We are taught to fear emptiness, to treat the hollow ache of loss as a deficit, a wound, a permanent subtraction. But what if the void is not empty at all? What if it is a potent presence, dense, charged, waiting to be activated? Today, we are exploring how grief becomes a catalytic force for psychic integration when we stop resisting the void and start attuning to it. The hollow ache you feel is not just emotional, it's neurological. It's your brain searching for a pattern that no longer exists. The silence left by a loved one becomes a physical sensation, a pressure, a pull, a vacancy that feels almost architectural. Instead of treating this as a collapse, we treat it as a new terrain, a space that demands mapping, a dynamic field where reconstruction is possible. Instead of overwhelming yourself with tidal waves of grief, you engage with the absence in micro increments. One memory, one breath, one sensation, one moment of recognition. These tiny doses regulate the nervous system. They match the intensity of the void without flooding you. They create a rhythmic, controlled engagement with what hurts, just enough to awaken the psyche's natural capacity to heal. When you stop treating absence as a dead zone, you discover it's actually a reservoir of energy. Longing becomes a directional force. The vacuum becomes a gravitational field. You begin developing a sensory vocabulary for what is missing. What does the absence feel like in the body? What color is it? What temperature? What texture? This is not poetic indulgence. It's neurological integration. You are converting the energy of reaching out into the practice of reaching within. You are locating the internalized essence of the person or thing you lost. Neuroplasticity allows us to rewire the brain's response to grief. When you engage with the void intentionally, the brain begins to categorize the missing not as a threat, but as a permanent, supportive layer of your identity. The longing that once destabilized you becomes a regulated state, a calm, a form of essential self-stewardship. You are no longer trying to resurrect what was. You are integrating what remains. Over time, the void becomes a teacher, a sculptor, a quiet architect of your new identity. You begin to recognize the ache sharpened your intuition. The silence expanded your inner world. The absence strengthened your capacity for presence. This is the alchemy of absence, the transformation of loss into a deeper, more resilient wholeness. You don't heal by filling the void. You heal by learning to inhabit it. By letting the smallest emotional increments build a bridge between who you were and who you are becoming. And eventually, you realize the void didn't hollow you out. It carved space for your restored self to emerge.